I've just spoken to a family of one of the hostages. This is Al Mogmer, 21-year-old, who was taken from the festival. His uncle, he and I have been speaking today. He's said to me that he has not been alerted by the Israeli authorities, that he did have a conversation with an official today, but that was simply to invite him and his family to a meeting on Monday at the Foreign Ministry, but he was not alerted about an expanded ground operation by the Israeli authorities. I can't speak to the families of the other hostages. We haven't spoken to all of them, but that does seem to contradict what the IDF said in that statement about alerting families of the hostages. It may be that that is an ongoing process and they are reaching out to them. There are a lot of them after all, and we know that the communication between the Israeli authorities and the IDF, the Israeli authorities and the families of the hostages hasn't been as clear or as quick as many of them would have liked. So perhaps this is an ongoing process and he will be contacted. But I can tell you now that Aviram just spoken to me a few moments ago and has confirmed that he has not heard from the authorities. This is an incredibly worrying time for those families. They have put on a lot of pressure on the government the last 3 weeks to try to stop them from this ground incursion, expanded ground operation, whatever we're calling this tonight, because they wanted a focus on their loved ones. If tonight is the beginning of something bigger for them, it will be a night to really, really worry. But we should kind of really make clear that we don't know that this is a larger ground operation, the incursion we've all been talking about. It may be that it's just the beginning of that, and we'll have to wait and see what exactly does happen. But we've certainly been looking at the situation in Gaza over the course of the day, and it's been getting progressively worse. More than 7,000 people, according to Hamas health authorities, have been killed in ongoing bombardments. The United Nations put out a statistic saying something like 40% of the buildings in Gaza are now no longer livable. There is no fuel, limited water, limited food. It has been sealed off. And in the last hour, we also heard that telecommunications have now been cut. So internet and phone lines. We have been speaking to people in Gaza for the last 3 weeks, trying to hear from them what they're experiencing. And now that is no longer possible at this point. Is that related to what the Israelis are currently doing now in the south, mounting this military operation? It's very unclear. It could be that telecommunications lines have just been damaged by the ongoing bombardment, or there could be another issue. But we've heard from both the telecommunications company and the Palestinian Committee, the Red Cross, that they are now no longer able to communicate with people inside Gaza. So a worrying time for the people of Gaza and a worrying time for the families of those hostages as they look on to see whether, in fact, Israel is about to launch its ground incursion.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.